There. We have the ghoulish generation.
My friend's mother I swear to God, just made up a fake attack in a grocery store. In a grocery store parking lot, so she didn't have to go to his wedding. She made up the fact that she was pushed down in the parking lot of a grocery store. This is a complete lie.
Her son's wedding?
Her son's wedding.
Unbelievable.
And she said, the attack has prevented me from going to your wedding. This was a complete fabrication. She invented that she was attacked in a grocery store parking lot.
Okay, real quick.
Unbelievable.
Unreal.
Okay, so every generation that had a major war is sold the story of, hey, we are sacrificing for your wives and your children.
Jesus,
right?
what is this guy doing? Resign the game, bro.
No.
So is there no indoctrination of sacrifice? So then when they do have kids, they're like, why are you in the way of me enjoying whatever I want to enjoy in this moment?
They absolutely are that. It's a great way to put it. They're also the first generation of people where they really try out mass marketing on these people. They are marketed to death. They are advertised. They have entertained themselves to death, which is a great book by Neil Postman, Entertaining Ourselves to Death. They're the first generation that is, my father used to cry at the Budweiser Clydesdale commercials. He loved the frogs. He loved the frogs.
I love the frogs.
He loved the frogs.
Crying at the Clydesdale.
That's a move.
This is the first generation of
Shit,
people
what am I doing?
to watch World War II documentaries, to feel proud of accomplishments they never had and sacrifices they never made. And they would watch World War II documentaries and they'd feel very proud of themselves while eating a cake.
Yeah.
That's the boomers.
They love a cruise.
That's the boomers.
But what happened? What is the generation before that? What I'm trying to understand is, like, where do you get this perspective? Because that's all you know. That's who you were raised by.
Oh my God, what is
think
that
to
move? What the fuck am I doing?
How do you
Bro,
know
what am I
Those
doing?
are weird because that should
What
be
the
the
hell
only
is
thing you
wrong
know.
with
That's
me?
your
I know a lot of people of a lot of different ages.
So you knew older
understand
people
what
and
I'm
you saw how
doing.
different they were from your parents.
1000%.
Okay, so give me great generation.
Greatest generation.
How did they raise these people?
I think they were maybe if they were a little cold, a little withholding.
Coming back from war.
Stoic,
Yeah.
But I think they gave their kids a lot. I think they gave them a lot of context to what life is.
Yeah.
A lot of religion. My grandparents were incredibly religious. There was also
Okay, it's not over though.
idea
Definitely
that
not
their
over.
dream was for their children to have a better life than they did.
The children were like, I'll do it.
The boomers' dream was to have the greatest lives they could.
Yeah.
It was not about
It
their
didn't
children.
continue.
They actually felt that their children
Inhibited their dream.
to some degree, and they also felt like if their children couldn't figure it out, they couldn't figure it out.
Even the TV shows that come up from it are resentful of the children.
Yes,
There's a lot
always.
of comedy that's resentful of children,
Yes.
which is
Children.
something
Which I love,
I'm
but-
finding out is kind of changing. Maybe just because I'm older, but like anybody around my age who just had kids, they message me and they go, "This is the greatest thing. You are so lucky. Enjoy these years."
Yes.
They love their kids.
No, it's amazing.
And it is so different than the comedy you saw. Like
It's not funny.
It's not at all.
And it's good.
And it's
Now we're talking.
Even funny friends
what?
will just go,
He just
hey,
hung
this
me.
is awesome. This is amazing. Of course, the funnier take, hating your kids, whatever Louis was doing.
Yeah.
But that comes from a generation of people that were very comfortable going, these kids are annoying. They're getting
Made
in
it
our
that
way.
one.
1000%. I also think they were the first generation of people to
All right.
get effed up with their kids. They drank with their kids. Some of them smoked pot with their kids.
Oh, yeah, there was no disconnect.
There was no disconnect.
Cool mom, cool dad.
Cool mom. They were like drunk. They were falling down in front of their children. Their children
They
were
would
putting
throw
them
the
to
house
bed.
party at their house when they were
We
there.
were doing drugs with our parents' friends. They were like screaming and yelling and just complete lunatic. They were complete maniacal.
And why?
lunatics.
Why was there no
I
disconnect?
just think it was, it was the relative ease at which things came to them. They had to create their own struggles. It really exposes.
Hung
the
my queen in that
lie
one, but
of
still
the
managed to
Woodstock
pull out the dub
generation.
there.
The Woodstock generation has been. I know you'll love this. We'll do Vatican II in a minute, but no. But the reality
Wait,
is the Woodstock generation. We see them as this progressive, free-loving. They were just selfish drug addicts. They were just selfish drug addicts. The drug chain.
Keep going, my boy.
The drug just became money.
Yes.
Consumerism. Booze and pills. They were just selfish drug addicts. They didn't care about any of this stuff. They just wanted to have sex in the mud and do heroin, and that's okay. But The boomers proved that because the boomers were those people.
And they just, the drug just became...
The drug just became money and status and all of that stuff. The
Wait,
belief system that was supposedly underlying all that actually never existed, ever.
I've always wondered, because I was thinking about this like last week, like these guys that are so conservative now were the Woodstock guys. How did that happen? What changed?
Well, they were never liberal, and they're barely conservative now. They actually chase their own self-interest like a dog chases a steak.
For example.
They're all anti-global warming.
No way!
On the water.
The fuck did I just do?
They all want to have a boat. They
Bro,
all,
I don't
for the most
understand
part,
how I
think
could
global
be
warming
so
is
fucking
bullshit.
bad at this game.
Because, you know what I mean? But they all want in the nature to be exactly what it is for them.
Yeah.
Everything is for them. They are against the migrant crisis, but they adore
All right, we're playing.
housekeepers, nannies, and a lot of the things.
We're
that come
playing
with it,
for
right?
the.
They think Biden's too old, but they're 75 and they're not retiring. And they're not selling their house. And they won't sell their house, and they're retiring to a larger house. But they also will scream and yell about Joe Biden being too old. But are they going to pass the business down to their son? Nope. Or are they going to put the house on the market? Or are they going to... No.
Are we different? And if so, how did we get...
The millennials suck for a whole host of other reasons. They're a ribbon...
Are we millennials?
Kinda.
I think we're. I think we are.
Millennials suck for a different generation because they were raised by these kind of boomer parents that were kind of Looney Tunes. The millennials got instilled in their heads that they wanted to be constantly recognized for something because their parents were so hostile towards them. The millennials went to universities in corporate America and said, please pin a ribbon on me, tell me I'm good, look, I voted, look, I believe in this and that and this cause, and I'm gonna
on the back.
I'm gonna pats on the back constantly. I'm good, love me, love me, love me, society. My parents hate me, will you love me? And they became annoying. They became helicopter parents. They're the ones that are over-parenting their children to compensate. They're the annoying people that are like, what's the new thing? Ukraine, this flag, sub that flag, now it's that flag, now I'm into this. And all of it is because they just want to be, they you know.
Adulation.
I had cousins and people like that. All they wanted was to get into a good school to hold it over people's heads. You know what I mean? They didn't care about knowledge. They don't care about... Some of the dumbest people I know are the most well-traveled because they learn nothing by traveling. It's just an Instagram photo. They don't care. That's what I respect about you. You learn stuff, and I'll talk to you. Like, you'll be like... You're inquisitive when you go to the Middle East and places like that. When my cousin goes to the Middle East, not just her, but people like that, when they go anywhere, it is solely to show other people that they have zero care about anything. That's the millennials. It's groupthink. It's give me love, tell me I'm good, tell me I'm better. I've done the work. I put the time in. Look at me. I got the job. I got the office. I'm the girl boss. I'm the whatever. And the Zoomers are kind of a little more fun because they're a little bit more nihilistic. They've seen all the institutions crumble. They've seen all the things.
Zoomers are after Gen Z. Oh no, that's Gen Z.
They are Gen Z.
Wait, that was bad?
Yeah, and the Zoomers are self-starters. They're more independent.
What the hell am I doing,
They've seen
man?
operations like this. They've seen